Hello people at the internet, how's it doing? So some good news to talk about, and some upsetting news too. But yeah, so first of all, I suppose the good news, which is which is good that there's no new cases in Cavan of coronavirus. There was a good few tests done yesterday, and they have come back. A good few of them have come back, and all of them are negative. So thanks be God, there's no new cases, and this is the first time in 4 weeks that there hasn't been any cases in Cavan since this outbreak in Cavan started. So thankfully that's ceased. Obviously in Monaghan there's a few new cases, but they're not as many as there was, which is good to see that it's not as extensive that it used to be. So there's 5 new cases in Monaghan, and unfortunately, I can't confirm there's been a good few deaths in Cavan. We don't have the figures. As I said, it's very hard to say who has died. Like I know it's difficult to even talk about this, but it's hard to say who died from heart attack, who died from other problems instead of the coronavirus. It's very difficult to find that out. But there's a few we can confirm that have died in Cavan, which is very upsetting. It's devastating for the families, obviously. But yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there, thankfully. We're getting there. We're finally starting to, hopefully, please God, come out of this. So yeah, just on the restrictions, obviously the Taoiseach has shouted a bit about a few things. As Mary Lou McDonald, and I don't usually quote Mary Lou McDonald, but Mary Lou McDonald used a good example of using the rope and just tangling the freedom in front of people, if you obey everything they say. And I just say to the government, I've said it already and I've said it 100 times probably now, that please try and bring back as much as you can. Simple stuff, bring as much. I know we're probably in steps, I know that for a start. But the one thing is, a lot more people, and this is the thing, this is the truth really, that a lot more people are dying from suicide and than any coronavirus. Because people go mad in their houses, staying in their houses all the time, being afraid to go out, and some people are afraid to go out, and some people are driving themselves mad inside. And I'm saying to the government, please try and bring back as much leisure centres as possible, because that's the one thing we need, leisure centres. So people can have a bit of fun, and take their mind off the world situation. That's what I hope, and I really hope that we can do that. Because the numbers of people who have recovered in Cavan are looking extremely good, and I will say that now because it's near the 300s mark now, which is good. Out of 684, that's very good. It's very good that we're getting better. We are getting better, which is great. But hopefully it won't get any worse, because honest to God, I don't know how much the people of Ireland can take, and the superstar. I might as well say that straight. I don't know how much anybody else can take, because this is completely broken us financially, and it's broken so many people in so many different ways. It's killed loads of businesses. It's just brought absolute just sadness and just upset on the world and upset in Ireland. And we can only hope for better days, and that's all we can do. We can only hope and pray for better days. Hope to God sooner or later we find some kind of way of tackling this and getting rid of this virus, because it is real. This virus is real. I'm not going to say to people it isn't, because it is real. And I have an awful lump inside my neck. Don't know why, it's just at me now for some reason. But yeah, hope, please God, we can get something sorted. But yeah, just to say to everybody, please be safe, take care, mind your mental health as always. Please do ask for help if you need help. Don't be afraid to talk, and that's really it. So please just mind yourself. And I'd say, as I said yesterday, please go out as much as you can for a little walk, a little run at most. Please do go out. Don't be afraid to go out. Thank you.